growing epidemic of overseas
cheated online
online
shopping
scammers.
companies of nearly 1 million ringgit.
Suspected of an extensive online fraud.
There were an estimated 70,000 victims in the UK, bombarded with
using
messages
fraudulent
linking to 47 fake
The
websites.
online shopping website and trick the website into believing the transaction. They would visit the website and purchase items using phony credit card details while the debugging app was activated.
Security experts
24 of which
spotted on the dark
is
web.
estimated that 70,000.
Cyber fraud refers to any fraudulent activity conducted via digital platforms, exploiting technology and human vulnerabilities for financial gain.
With increasing digital transaction and online interaction, cyber fraud is becoming a global concern, affecting individuals, businesses and even a government.
100% of the 62 respondents from students at UiTM campus Yasin reported that they encountering an online fraud, showing its significant impact from the students.
Based on the survey finding, we find that 75.8% of students reportedly have financial losses from this cyber fraud. And then we also see that 48.4% of students experience high stress or anxiety due to the cyber frauds. And lastly, we see that 72.6% of students believe that cyber fraud is a serious concern.
There are three types of cyber fraud. The first one is phishing and identity theft. Fraudulent emails and fake websites trick users into providing personal information. As you can see, that around 43.5% of CS253 students encountered phishing scams. The second type of cyber fraud is online shopping and social media scams. This is where fake sellers, fraudulent websites, and scam advertisement deceive buyers. From here, we can observe that around 46.8% has been reported for online shopping fraud. Now, for the third types of cyber fraud is financial fraud. This includes investment scams, Ponzi schemes, and cryptocurrency fraud. Now, let us hear it from the victims of phishing scams.
Okay, baik, saya adalah antara orang yang kena penipuan cyber di mana saya kena scam dengan Touch and Go. Jadi Touch and Go ni dia scam saya bila dia letak link, dia bagi link pada saya tekan link tersebut dan saya berikan maklumat peribadi saya iaitu username account bank saya dan juga password saya lah. Dan setelah itu saya dapat message TAC dan orang Touch and Go tu yang claim Touch and Go tu, scammer tu, dia minta lah nombor TAC tu dan saya bagi. Kerugian saya dapat kerugian besar lah. Saya tak sebut. Jadi itulah sebut sikit saya punya pengalaman saya lah bila kena penipuan cyber ni.
Hari ni saya nak kongsikan pengalaman saya kena identity theft ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu dia curi identiti. Saya dapat info daripada kawan saya. Saya ada kontak dia dan memberitahu pasal saya ni ada masuk dalam grup-grup yang tak senonoh. Dan dekat link tu dia ada bagi tahu cuba tekan untuk elakkan daripada saya terus sebarkan kepada orang lain lah, macam tu lah lebih kurang. Tapi saya pun teruslah dengan inisiatif mendelete nombor tersebut. Nak jadi cerita pula, kawan saya PM saya pula. Kawan saya PM kata, kau ada masuk dalam grup-grup tak senonoh ke ni ke? Sebab kau ada hantar link dekat aku. Jadi saya pun macam takkanlah saya nak masuk grup macam tu kan. Jadi membuatkan saya keliru. Kenapalah ada pihak golongan yang membuat perangai macam ni lah. Jadi kesannya kepada saya, dia memburukkan nama saya lah. Sebab saya tak pernah masuk grup macam tu dan saya tercemar lah dengan orang beranggapan saya masuk grup-grup begitu.
So, what causes of these cyber frauds? First, we have weak security systems where poor authentications and outdated security systems makes individuals and businesses vulnerable. Secondly, we have lack of awareness and social engineering. Fraudsters tend to manipulate through fear, trust, and urgency, to treat victims. Survey finds that 32.3% of students became a victim due to suspicious email or messages. Almost 15% of students ignore the fraud incidents. This showing that there's a need of greater awareness. So next, let's hear from the victim's experience.
Okay, saya akan kongsikan saya punya pengalaman akaun saya kena hack. Saya punya akaun kena hack dalam lebih kurang 2 minggu lepas. Macam mana saya tahu akaun saya kena hack? Sebab waktu saya masukkan username dan password, akaun saya tak boleh nak di login. Setelah berapa banyak kali saya try untuk masuk ke dalam akaun saya, still tak boleh masuk juga. Apa yang saya buat adalah saya try cuba forgot password. Bila saya nak dapatkan email untuk forgot password, dan confirmation email tu bukan saya yang punya. Email tu daripada domain yang lain, domain yang daripada rahsia. So saya pelik. Apa yang saya buat, saya pergi ke customer support untuk dapatkan diorang punya bantuan untuk dapatkan akaun saya balik. Akaun saya dapat balik dalam seminggu lepas tu.
These are some of the effects of cyber fraud. The first one is that people have financial losses. Based on the survey, 50% of students lost money under RM100 and 20% of students lost money over RM500. The second effect is that it have an emotional impact. This is because students experience fear, anxiety, and in extreme cases, severe psychological distress. The third effect is decline in trust. People are afraid to do online transaction. This will affect e-commerce and banking finance. Okay, next we will show the victim examples. Assalamualaikum. Hari ini saya akan menceritakan pengalaman saya terkena online shopping scam. Benda ni berlaku pada bulan lepas. Waktu itu saya scroll saya punya social media iaitu Facebook untuk mencari PlayStation 4 yang second hand. Okay, masa tu saya cari Lepas tu saya jumpa satu seller ni, harga dia bagi dalam 700 Sebab biasanya kalau PlayStation 4 ni harga dia dalam around 1000 kan. Okay, saya rasa macam ni macam deal yang bagus Harga dia agak murah. Okay, lepas tu saya PM dia. Saya berunding dengan dia macam mana dia punya proses dia. Dia kata saya kena bayar deposit kepada dia dulu. Lepas tu saya kata kenapa tak boleh buat COD je? Dia kata sebab dia duduk dekat negeri Pahang. Jadi dia macam tak nak datang Tu saya pun macam okey, kalau macam tu boleh lah. Jadi saya pun bagi deposit. Deposit tu dalam anggaran 250. Lepas saya bagi deposit tu, dia bagi gambar lah, tunjukkan saya punya parcel dengan nombor tracking number. Dan dia kata esok akan saya update. Okay, lepas tu keesokannya saya cek balik nombor tracking tu, dia tak ada. Lepas tu saya message balik pembeli tu. Betul bila saya nak message, nombor tu hilang. Saya rasa dia macam dia block saya ataupun dia delete nama dia sendiri. Okay, so lepas tu saya sedar lah saya kena online shopping scam dengan pembeli ni.
For prevention and protection, there are many steps to prevent it, but I only mention 3 of it. First, personal measure. For the example, strong password, 2-factor authentication, and the other one is avoiding suspicious link. From the data we have collected among 253 students, there are 75.8 students who took precautions. For organizational security, we have encryption, fraud detection system, and another one is the employee training. And the last one is the legal and government efforts. For example, we have cybercrime law, international cooperations, and the last one is awareness campaign.
In conclusion, cyber fraud is a persistent and evolving threat in the digital age. A combined effort from individuals, organizations, and governments is essential to prevent cyber fraud. Awareness is crucial. 95.2% of students have expressed their interest in learning more about fraud prevention.